Going for a little walk. Remember how yesterday's vlog last night ended with me going from like perfectly fine to being deathly ill in the course of a 5-hour flight? Oh, I don't feel good. Oh, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. I don't feel good. Well, I got home last night and Candace was like, Casey, what the hell is wrong with you? I was like, I don't know, take me to the hospital, I can't breathe. And she was like, you're not sick, you asshole. You haven't slept in 3 days and you've been jumping out of helicopters. So I like passed out in the bed, slept for 8 straight hours, woke up, and I feel like 75% today or so, maybe 80%. Do you remember how obsessed I was with these things? If you're new to the vlog, maybe not, but when they first came out with hoverboards, I was obsessed. I used to literally ride it to and from work every single day. Today is what I like to call a hell day. As in a day that's definitely going to be very, very challenging. And by challenging, I mean horrible. And there's nothing I can do about it. Let me explain. I'm still a little tired and a little bit beat up from whatever ungodly illness I had last night. And normally it's like, I gotta make it through today, go home, good night of sleep, some soup, and I'll be fine in the morning. But tonight, at sleep time, instead of going to bed, I'm going to the airport. And I'm not just going to the airport, I'm going to the airport with Candace and the baby. And this is no ordinary flight. This red flag here, this is New York City, and all the way over here, this blue flag here, this is Cape Town, South Africa. Opposite sides of planet Earth. I've done this trip probably 15 or 20 times. I've done it with Candace probably 10 or 12 times. And I've done it with Francine once, and she was a tiny little squirt. And we had Candace's mom with us to help watch the video. It was still, and that was before she could crawl, before she could scream, before she was this tiny 18-pound animal that she is today. A funny, maybe not so funny, but true story. The first time I ever flew to South Africa was with Candace. She gave me an Ambien, which is like the strongest sleeping pill there is. And if you don't fall asleep after taking an Ambien, it like makes you drunk. And of course, I didn't fall asleep. And this plane stopped halfway. It stopped in Senegal, which is like Eastern Africa, so they could spray aerosol on the plane and kill all the mist. It's horrible. And I remember I started crying, like literally crying, and just entirely freaking out, like total meltdown. And security almost had to remove me from the plane. I'm packing up, getting ready to get out of here. So I gotta go buy a suitcase. And a whole bunch of packages just showed up. I don't know what any of these are. I do know what one of them is. Oops. But I do know, at least I'm pretty sure I know what this is. Straight from DJI HQ, the Phantom 4. This thing isn't even out yet. The question here is, do I or do I not bring this thing to South Africa? Ooh, look at the case it comes in. Whoa! I'm so excited. I swear DJI designed and built this thing just for me. I gotta drop off all this stuff, then I gotta meet Candace at the bank, then I gotta go buy a suitcase, then I gotta pack the suitcase, then we gotta go to the airport. I think it should be the biggest suitcase they have because I have to bring all my camera gear. You have to have a reason.
I just like to be controlling.
You think this is a mistake? Look, like this is
all on sale.
this is $89. This is $44. They're too expensive in there. We're gonna go to the really cheap Chinatown ones.
This one is selling $65. Right now I can give you $55.
$55?
Yeah.
All right, we'll take it. See, this is the junkiest suitcase you can possibly get. It's worth it to take all of our stuff. Plus, that color pink is just rich. They're gonna go for the fancy one.
That's what I can't understand, people who travel with Louis Vuitton luggage. It's like, what? Why would you do that?
It's like a steal me sign. All right, at the airport. There we go.
Bye-bye.
This is the connection. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
She said it, she just whispered.
Random search. Real shocker that I get the random search every single time. Going for a little walk. It's 11:15. Flight boards in 45 minutes. I'm calling it there. Wish us luck.
Bye-bye.
This is the connection.